she knows she's going to break up with this dude, that the relationship is over, but I think they booked a vacation together and they're supposed to go this weekend, and she's wondering, like, maybe I should just go on this vacation with the dude and then dump him.
She says, okay, I've heard you guys doing segments, am I the a-hole? Well, I have a similar question, but it's more specifically, what would make me the a-hole? I've been dating my boyfriend for about 8 months, and recently I've realized that my feelings for him are not growing, and I find myself wanting to be around him less and less. He doesn't always annoy me, but it seems my annoyance with him in general seems to be growing. So I've come to the conclusion that it's time to end my relationship with him. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Well, this past weekend, he surprised me with an early birthday present. My birthday's in a few weeks, and he surprised me with a trip to Mexico. Obviously, he needed to give it to me early so I can be prepared and pack. And I told him I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to take off work. He told me that he had already confirmed with my boss that I could have off because the trip was non-refundable and he needed to be sure before purchasing. So, knowing that the trip is non-refundable and it's already paid for, what is the bigger a-hole thing to do? Should I be honest with him and break up with him before the trip, or do I wait, go on the trip, and break up with him after? I'd really like to go on the trip, but is that wrong? Chelsea.
Is that this weekend, so she has to make a decision like today?
I think her birthday's in a few weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's got a few weeks to decide, but that's the problem is, does she dump him now and then he's stuck with a non-refundable trip to Mexico, or does he does she go and have a great time and let him build memories and break his heart after?
Well, technically, I don't think it wouldn't be, as far as like the non-refundable goes, if she backs out, I'm wondering if you could transfer the name and somebody else. He could take a friend or something like that and she would be out. However, they've been dating for 8 months. I know she's on the verge of breaking up. What if this is the trip they need to rekindle their relationship?
Which is exactly the excuse she'll give herself in order to take this trip and then break up with him after.
She can give it to herself, and I'm also giving it to her.
Yeah. It just sounds like you want to go to Mexico real bad.
Oh, I do. I miss it so much.
I've been in this situation before, except I was the one paying for the trip, but breaking up like 2 weeks before just seemed like, oh, and then I got to find somebody else. So, you know what? I'll just stick it out. And then I would say to myself the same things Kristen is it really that bad? You know what? All we need is a couple of days away, and then we'll be fine. Knowing in my heart that as soon as I get back, things were never going to be any better.
Unpopular opinion, if you're 8 months in and you need a trip to rekindle the romance, you need to dump them. You're not meant to be. Because that's 8 months. Why are you fighting so hard after 8 months when you could find someone that you never have to fight for? Because it's just so easy.
I've been there before, too, and I was the one paying for it as well. The only difference is we both kind of knew that we were going to break up, and the trip was horrible. Like, we thought the trip was going to fix the relationship. It did not. It went the other way.
Yeah.
So if she can do it, do it. But I don't know if she can.
She goes on the trip, comes back. How long do you have to wait before you break up with him? Like, what's the time period there?
Oh, you probably fake a really stupid fight and be done by Tuesday.
No.
The length of the
24
hangover.
hours. Yep.
I don't know the answer to that.
I really think tequila can make or break things. So I think you go to Mexico and you're either going to get more annoyed with him or you're going to fall more in love with him. But at least wait out the hangover a few days after the trip, then break up with him.
I was thinking a few weeks, people.
I don't think she's going to make it through the trip. She's going to dump him in Mexico.
That's the worst, I would imagine. Breaking up while you're on vacation has got to be the worst.
Worst thing ever.
It's happened to people.
Oh, yeah. We should talk about it later on the show. People will tell you they got in a plane and just left. They couldn't handle it anymore.
The Bert Show.